So I'm honoured and delighted to be here this afternoon, and I just want to spend a few moments talking to you about one of the projects that we at the University of Galway are participating in that are led by our colleagues in LearnOvate, and that is AgileDT. So AgileDT is about equipping younger learners, specifically students from voluntary educational training programs, to reimagine how they think and reimagine how they work in education. So the whole idea about it is to give them some design thinking skills so that they can act in a more collaborative and iterative manner. And this particular project, as I mentioned, is led by our colleagues in LearnOvate. It's a 2-year project that's co-funded by the European Union. The full amount of funds for the whole project is about €250,000. And we work together in a cross-functional collaborative environment. So in this particular project, we have people from Ireland, from Portugal, from Spain, and also from Slovenia. And we come together with a mixture of skills and a mixture of competencies to design and develop solutions targeted specifically at this particular audience. So I'd just like to spend a few moments talking to you about this project and about our particular collaboration. So first and foremost, one of the key aspects that we had to do is try to identify what were the specific needs, requirements and expectations for our students at school level as well too. And again, as we mentioned, the whole idea was then to equip them with skills that can be useful for their future career, and that is probably a little bit more innovative and a little bit more collaborative than what they would be used to be doing as well too. Because our key goal is to design solutions that will fit with people's pedagogical aspects and curricula that they're already using in their specific schools. And from that we work together to co-design these innovation frameworks, developing some digital tools to help them with this. And then, of course, the key aspect is implementing and validating these tools and techniques in a real world setting. So everything that we do is going to be developed in conjunction with our partners in schools, and it's a constant, continuous iteration process and cycle. So let me just tell you a little bit more about what we intend to do. And very much it's based on the design process. And we know, I suppose, from our academic research and for research in industry, that this process is very messy, it's complex, it's fraught with challenges, and we need a new way of rethinking how we go about doing it. So from our perspective, from an educational perspective, we need to reimagine mindsets and shift the way we do things to something new and different. So effectively, we're asking our students to look at these wicked and complex problems with fresh eyes. And we want to create a graduate and a student of the future who will be able to pose questions, who will be able to question questions, and who will be able to find new ways of solving some of the complex problems that are challenging us. So some of the ideas that we might like to consider is just pivoting how we look at the world. And examples of this is some, a picture here of clever design, how we might design a room for roommates or indeed siblings in a house, as is shown here. How we change, how we deliver our furniture when we buy things online and they're flat packed and ready to use. How do we make that process simple and effective and easy for us to do as well too? So our students can be working on some similar projects as well too. And even as we walk through life, we've got everyday issues. For example, some people are challenged and they can't always see the colors of traffic lights. So let's see if we can reimagine new ways of seeing that to make it easier on drivers, and specifically drivers at nighttime. So these are worldwide challenges that we use, and obviously we try to engage our students to work in areas like that. So simply put, instead of focusing on the left brain and logical type activities that we do and our students currently do at Leaving Cert level here in Ireland, we want to try to spur and imagine some of the problem solving and creative thinking that's going to be increasingly important as we move to the future. And simply put, we want our students to be able to work and to trial and error specific solutions in a safe environment so that they can continually grow and iterate and learn to design and develop new ways of doing things. And this collaboration that we have with our partners and also with LearnOvate is very, very important to do this, because we need insight from teachers on the ground. We need to understand our students' needs, and we also need to design and develop, solutions that meet these specific requirements. So effectively and very, very simply put, we're trying to hit many of the boxes for our students of the futures in terms of enhancing some competencies, some values and some behaviours. And we know that but doing this on our own, whether it's in the walls of our own particular universities, is a major challenge, and dare I say it's almost impossible. That it's very important for us to be able to reach out to other people in the community so that we're working with the challenges that are important to them. So I suppose finally, this was a very brief showcase, and it's talking you through very, very quickly what we do at Agile DT. But just to let you know, we have got a wide group of people that are behind this project. It's a very enjoyable experience. It's wonderful to be able to work with people from different communities, different backgrounds, with different skills and competencies. And also as well too, I would highly recommend working with our colleagues in Learnovate as well too. They have been very, very kind to us and showed us the way and helped us make this process as painless as possible. So I'd encourage you to get involved as well.